When the to-do list keeps growing and exhaustion starts to set in, it can feel like there's no space to slow down. Yet it's in these moments when caregiving responsibilities are at their peak and relief feels out of reach that taking care of yourself matters most. Self-care isn't indulgent or selfish, it's a necessary commitment to your own physical, emotional, and mental well-being, helping you stay steady and continue caring with compassion. Often, those who care for others do so with such dedication that they end up disconnecting from themselves. They lose touch with their own needs, desires, and boundaries. However, taking care of oneself is also a way of taking better care of those around us. We cannot support others if we too are about to fall. Finding growth within adversity. A powerful idea we can draw insights from in such trying moments is that of post-traumatic growth. Even when faced with adversity, it's possible to draw on learning, develop new capacities, and strengthen our resolve. This does not mean romanticizing suffering. Rather, it requires us to acknowledge that we are more than what hurts us, and challenges lead to the discovery of ourselves in ways that may surprise us. For example, perhaps a crisis helped you tap into strengths you didn't know you had, or that you were able to connect with others thanks to a shared vulnerability, or that you learned to say no without feeling guilty. These small accomplishments, even if they may not change your environment, have the power to transform how you internalize the experience and help restore your sense of agency. Practicing self-care also implies cultivating an outlook that recognizes the benefits or hidden learnings in the experience. The ability to recognize positives, even in challenging situations, is known as benefit finding, a process that represents a tangible way of reinterpreting and reframing past experiences. It is not a matter of denying suffering or forcing a false sense of positivity, but about creating space within ourselves where pain can coexist with growth, strength, and deeper understanding. Benefit finding as a conscious practice. Benefit finding is cultivated with intention. A helpful starting point is conscious reflection. Pausing for a moment to look back and ask ourselves what abilities have emerged through adversity. Have I grown more patient, more compassionate, or clearer about what I truly want? Have I learned to set boundaries, to say no, or to focus on what matters most? These questions are not meant to romanticize hardship, but to create space for more honest narratives, where growth and loss can coexist. Steps to practice conscious reflection. Pause and breathe. Take a quiet moment. Slow down and let your mind settle. Ask what you've gained. Reflect. What have I learned or strengthened through this challenge? Patience, clarity, boundaries. Write one thing down. Note a simple truth about how you've grown, even if it's small. Name both sides. Acknowledge what's been hard and what you've gained. Growth and loss can coexist. Repeat regularly. Make this a monthly check-in or journal prompt. Over time, it becomes a steady reminder of your ability to adapt and stay grounded. The kind of outlook is strengthened over time, especially when it becomes a regular practice. Writing in a journal, sharing with others what we have learned, or even doing monthly self-check-ins to assess what has changed within us. All this can help us become more aware of our growth. Importantly, benefit finding should be understood as a continuous process rather than a fixed outcome. It's not a destination, but an ongoing journey that unfolds alongside life itself. It's a resource that we can activate when we feel that everything is getting messy. Cultivating inner strength. This practice enhances another core quality that emerges in complexity, our ability to stay grounded and adapt. This is sometimes called inner strength. It is not an innate condition or a magic recipe that makes us invulnerable. It's a skill we nurture. Inner strength is the quiet force that allows us to walk through pain without denying it, to adapt while staying true to ourselves, and to endure without becoming hardened. It is nourished by various sources: purpose, bonds, care, and rest. How can we build this strength in daily life? It begins with small, consistent actions that reinforce our sense of agency and stability. Try to think at least once a day something that feels good for you, something that helps you reconnect with yourself. Here are a few practical ways to cultivate and sustain that strength. 1. Pause and breathe. When stress feels overwhelming, take a few deep breaths before reacting. A moment of calm can shift how you approach what comes next. Number 2. Notice the good. Pay attention to kind gestures, honest words, or moments of connection. They remind you that care is reciprocal and that you are not alone. Number 3. Allow yourself to feel. Give space to every emotion, even the difficult ones. Feeling discomfort does not weaken you. It is part of being human. Number 4. Anchor in routine. Simple habits like regular rest, nourishing meals, or gentle movement create stability and make it easier to recover when things get tough. Number 5. Reach out. Ask for help when you need it and accept care from others as you offer care yourself. Strength is also built through connection. Inner strengths grow through these daily choices and the self-awareness they bring. Over time, this practice becomes less about being resilient and more about living with balance and authenticity. Connection and shared experience. Maintaining this balance is also about remembering time and time again that we are not alone. Our wants and struggles are part of a shared story. By recognizing our personal self-care strategies, we serve as a positive example for others to do the same. When shared without reservation and judgment, pain becomes lighter. Opening up with someone you trust, whether a family member, a friend, a confidant, or a trusted professional, can be a doorway to begin breaking out of cycles of isolation and suffering. Sometimes it suffices to put our struggles into words to help process complex emotions and feel less strain. There is not always an immediate or surefire solution, but knowing you're not in this on your own changes the experience. Reaching out to our support system can offer new perspectives. Something as simple as a conversation can help us see something we had not previously considered, or find resources we did not think were available. Isolation weakens bonds and joy. If your load starts to feel too heavy to carry, you can start by asking yourself a simple question. Who could I call today to share how I am feeling? Living with intention. The path of self-care also invites us to examine what we hold dear. Crises often shake our foundations, and with them our priorities. What once seemed urgent may no longer be so today, and that opens a door to live with more intention. You can ask yourself, what do I really want to take care of now? What truly matters to me? What do I want to devote my time and energy to? Here's one concrete way to align your actions and values. At the beginning of the week, write down 3 things you would like to honor in the coming days. For example, I want to share a moment of connection with someone. I want to move my body. I want to practice gratitude for something small every night. Perfection is not the objective. The key is to have a guiding intention to steer you. It's also invaluable to check in with yourself, posing questions like, what do I need today to feel better? What is draining my energy, and what can I do to address it? Consistently asking yourself these simple questions strengthens your internal connection and helps you make healthier choices. Redefining what care looks like. Self-care doesn't always look like a break or a rest. Sometimes it takes the form of an uncomfortable conversation we need to have, of setting a boundary we're afraid of asking for help, even if we don't know how it will be received. It can also mean taking a step back and looking at the big picture, deciding not to respond from impulse, but from care. Connecting with others in similar situations can be an immense source of relief. Sharing your experience with those who understand what you are going through reduces feelings of loneliness. Forging networks and support systems can also help find practical tools, creative solutions, and most importantly, recognition. Don't forget to recognize the small gestures and actions that carry you throughout the day. Thank yourself for having made it this far. Appreciate what you were able to do today. Taking care of yourself is an affirmation that my well-being matters. When we take care of ourselves, we also become a positive example for those we care for. Our actions speak volumes. Through simple gestures and brave commitments, we help build a shared culture of health, solidarity, and care.